wonderful evening, we thought we would take you back to the first day of band. We wish that was only the first day of band. But it got better quickly. And then there was a second note. And then the ever-challenging two notes in one measure. And now not only do the songs finally get recognizable and mildly interesting to listen to, we finally added a third note. So as the band is progressing, as we've handed, as I've said before, devices that are more complicated to operate than your average automobile to a group of 10 and 11-year-olds and said, have at it, Johnny, we finally got to the point where through practice and through determination, we are playing recognizable songs. For example, Hot Cross Buns. We have a few more selections that you will recognize, but if your child is at home practicing, I strongly encourage you to help them and encourage them by being positively supportive. I remember my 5th grade, I've shared this with the kids, I remember my 5th grade days of learning how to play tuba. And my father would make outhouse jokes every time I brought it home. Please make sure that you're as encouraging as possible. And for example, if you're listening and it's supposed to be Mary Had a Little Lamb, and it sounds like Mary Had a Little Lamb, great. If it sounds like Mary's actually making something delicious for dinner and it's going to be lamb chops, maybe you should sit down and say, maybe go ask Mr. Camarda for some help. As we grow as musicians, we don't necessarily learn more notes. There's only 12. There's been 12 for a millennium. However, we get to do different things with them. Being independent is very difficult, even in a room full of 80 people all kind of doing the same thing. And we start with harmony, with duets. 2 groups of people playing 2 different things, but at the same exact time. Our next selection features some instruments by themselves. Excellent. We speak briefly about composition. We've talked about this fine gentleman. You know his music, but he made probably an awful lot of money off of these next two notes. Just two. So ladies and gentlemen, as you can imagine, these kids have been working pretty hard, and there's an awful lot of good things going on in class. You guys all see it? Oh, what fantastic. I absolutely love these events. Good family event. No matter what your family looks like, it's always going to be fun. We work very hard, and if you, as you are hopefully aware of, if you haven't thought about it, it's actually only been 9 weeks. And for almost a month of that, we actually had an Atwood trip where we didn't even have a classroom.